What is going on, my fellow Titans? And welcome back. Flashbang through the door. Welcome back to Elden Ring. Uh, it's not showing. Why? Do the thing. Do the thing where you show Bandai. Something. Anything. Show the Bandai. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So, we're gonna keep the stream short today. I fully expect this to go horribly, horribly right in all the wrong ways. So we're gonna go ahead and just say fuck it, and we're here. Look at that. Already back in it. Already killed all these guys. I didn't sit down after killing them. We're having ourselves a short stream, like really short. It's only gonna be about half an hour. My body, I have a lot of stuff to do, and not a lot of time to do it. But I promised a fucking stream, so I'm gonna give a fucking stream. Hello, brother. Today's gonna be a short stream, like half an hour, maybe at most 45 minutes. Normally we do an hour a day, but I got stuff I gotta prepare for and all that stuff. I gotta pack some stuff for my little day trip today over to Battle Bunny's house. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I have to clean up some last minute stuff that I used last night, some dishes and other stuff. So it's gonna be a short stream, but it's gonna be a fun one nonetheless. Oh, I almost fell off the ledge again. That would have been bad. And we're at 72, almost 73 million runes. The goal in this short time span is 75 to 78. That's the goal. That's the range of fucking runes we want to get by the end of this stream. Maybe we'll have a little fun on Tuesday, because Tuesday's adventure is actually going to be clearing all of Tuesday and Thursday next week. Is just going to be clearing all of the southern island of the Weeping Peninsula. So we're just going to go down there and just eradicate all enemies and bosses down below in the Weeping Peninsula on Tuesday and Thursday. So our hour to hour and a half time those days, it's literally just going to be clearing out those enemies. As you guys remember, got a little haircut. This is actually almost reflective of real life. It's just I don't have my hair brushed forward. If I did, it would look like this with curls and waves. But yeah. Got a little haircut, changed up the face a little bit so it doesn't look as like inhuman. So now like my eyes actually look like eyes. They're still hazel because it's like a mix of me and guts. Every character I make in games is supposed to look a little bit like me, and because we wanted to look a little bit more guts, we just added a few guts features. He's brawny, he's big, he's tall. Yeah, it's all fantastic. So we're here this weekend, brand new weekend, second weekend in a row, third weekend, second weekend in a row doing this. And we got a long way till June 7th. May have to spice things up with some other games here and there, but we're definitely gonna play Elden Ring every day. Maybe we'll try out PvP at some point, but that's if anyone's on the server still, because bro, it took me like 40 minutes last time I tried just to find it. I didn't even find anybody. I just realized, no, I literally stopped trying to find somebody after like 40 minutes because I was like, you know what, I can have fun doing something else. So instead of doing something else, I went and I just explored the Elden Ring world, the lands between. I just killed a whole bunch of things. Maybe one of these days I'll set up like a little Helldivers. Yes, I'll do a Helldivers stream. But like I said, I'm gonna be doing an Elden Ring stream. So what'll end up happening is I'll do like a grind for like 15 minutes, and then we'll jump over to Helldivers. We'll do like a dual game stream at some point. That'd be kind of fun. Warm up on Elden Ring, getting my rage to maximum, and then getting it straight to Helldivers. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Maybe some Project Zomboid too, because Project Zomboid is always a fun time. Regardless, no matter what's going on, we'll have a fun time here. Let's see. Should I start promoting my channel? Like, should I start promoting it, like, putting it on Snap and Facebook and all that stuff, and like pushing it out into the world? Should I put flyers in the barracks? That'd be hilarious. Could you imagine? Nah, I don't want to put flyers in the barracks, and then people are gonna come in here and say some fucking outlandish shit. There we go. Maybe I'll ask Davis to do some promoting because Davis is pretty legit. He's pretty good at promoting shit. I don't know, but should I not? I don't know, because I kind of like the low context streams. Like if there was like 50 people in here trying to talk to me, I'd feel so bad for not being able to talk to them. But at the same time, like it definitely would make for a more entertaining stream because I'd get better ideas. Like you're like, hey, maybe for this stream, you guys just like give me directions and just tell me to move that way or something like that. We could have a lot more fun in interacting like streams. Because let me tell you, the funniest time, the most fun I had was when fucking Battle Bunny sent me on a wild goose chase. I'm gonna talk about that for like the rest of my time on Elden Ring. By the time you sent me on a wild goose chase to a corner that I had already checked, and then he was just messing with me the entire time. Also, I just realized, is my audio good? Do I sound good on the mic? Because the mic has been acting up lately. It happens sometimes. I don't know why. I'm excited for this Tasha turn to hit, man. Once that Tasha turn hits, it's gonna be a nice little chunk of change. I'm actually just gonna save it if I can, because there's nothing really I want to like buy, you know. There's nothing like I'm like looking forward to the max of like, all right, I need to get this. Like this has gotta happen. Like no, there's nothing really like that right now. Like there's some things that yeah, like I would like to get, but I honestly just want to save up. Be like, hey, look at that, you know. Plus I have to pay the fucking service fees later today for my car, so like when that hits, it's gonna be good. There we go. All of them die. All of them died. Sweet. I'm getting messaged already by someone other than Battle Bunny. What's going on here? What is this? Fucking Jesus Christmas. How? That is in nothing. You see that small little speck? How is that even possible? I don't understand. That's weird. Anyway. Moving right along. Doing it kind of short today. Wow, it's only we're almost at the goal of 75 mil. And it's not even been 10 minutes. I forgot how fast I can accumulate runes up here. Wait. Yep. I see you, bitch. You can't escape me. Oh, man. Oop. Crouch walking. Alright. Baro? So, like I was telling you guys yesterday, right? My buddy Garcia that we play games with. He, he's been going through Berserk. First it was just a game to pique his interest, and then he actually started watching the Golden Age animation and stuff. So yeah, he's been watching the show. And then he's going to see like, all right, is there he sent me a picture of the Crunchyroll 2013 Berserk animation and was like, is this the one right after Golden Age? I'm like, yes and no. That's the one with the bad animation, and it's like the storyline is kind of inconsistent. So like it's just like if you were just jumping into Berserk, that would, unless you're like really just intrigued into the story, that one would be horrible to be the first one you watch, you know? You have to go back and watch Golden Age in order to understand it. The one on Crunchyroll is actually the one that got canceled because of the animation, and fans were very upset, like that they poorly animated and all that stuff. So yeah, like it's just kind of hard to. The old style is way better, 100%. The old style is just fantastic. Um, Hang on, I'm messaging him back about how it kind of ended. Oh, sorry about that. And oh. So I took a look at Guts' character yesterday, right? And I was trying to figure out like what armor set would be really good. And believe it or not, the Night Cavalry is actually really close to like the greaves that he has in the show. And then on top of that, especially since like he gets the Berserk armor, the chest piece on this on the Night Cavalry's armor, this is like the closest we can get because he does wear the cloak at all times and all that stuff. And so like this is as close as I could possibly make it. So yeah. Sorry, he's messaging me back. He messaged me back wondering like if they're gonna continue the Berserk. Oh, I ran out of Radon Spears? Holy heck! I haven't ran out of Radon Spears in a hot minute. Well, time to make a grocery run. I can't believe that. I didn't realize I was running low on Radon Spears. Looks like we won't make 75 million within the first 10 minutes. Look at that. Hey you, dead body, give me arrows. Perfect. 500,000? Too easy. And like that, we're full back up. Right back to killing the burb. I can't believe I ran out of Radon Spears. That's wild. I used 630 of them bitches already. There we go. There we go. Right back on to the grind. Oh, you didn't die. That's impressive. You two again? Why is it always you two? You! Flower. It's a blooming onion. Yeah, it's a whole ordeal. But yeah, Garcia is just now finding out that this fantastic story of Berserk is really just limited to manga only right now. I would love it if like a studio like Mappa or Funimation took control of Berserk, just like really with the town with it, you know. Mappa especially would be fantastic with how much they're just known for. I feel bad that they've got a stigma around them that basically just like their families they can't go see their families because they're working like 23-hour shifts. Like that's like the meme around them. I don't know if it's true or not. If it is, then I'm so sorry. But like, they make some good shit though. Like, it's criminal how hard they work them. But like, it's also like producing results that everyone really loves. So at least someone loves them. Their families might not. But oh man, I'm so sorry. That's awful. But Mappa Studios would be fantastic for a Berserk adaptation. They did Attack on Titan, I believe. Him versus the Gravity Centipedes? You mean Estelle? You mean the motherfucker that he one-shots? You mean the person that he fought off in lore multiple times to succession? Yeah, the Gravity Centipedes can't do shit against Radon. Now, if you're talking like Scarlet Rot, Madness, Radon, I still say Radon, but it would be a much closer fight at that point, only because like he doesn't have his wits about him. This motherfucker. Yeah, no. So I actually looked in. Fuck. I looked more in depth. Okay, so I looked more in depth, right? So Malekith versus Radon, lore accurate. Malekith versus lore accurate Radon. Malekith stomps. I looked back into the lore bit. Like I looked into my own little like notes and stuff like that. Because yes, I have notes in this game. I'm a fucking nerd. Okay, don't mind me. Mental notes mainly, but yeah, notes nonetheless. So like, I was legit just looking through, seeing, remembering all that stuff, and in the game, I forgot that it states that the Black Blade, that great sword that I love using, is literally just death. It's the power of death. That sword literally holds destined death, as well as Malekith is basically the Grim Reaper of this world. Every demigod fears him. They took a small chunk of his power of destined death, and that killed a demigod, which was Godwyn. They killed Godwyn with it, with a piece of his power. So lore-accurate Malekith would just stomp Radahn. This is the same motherfucker that Marika, the goddess Marika, the biggest chungus hanging from the Great Rune, Marika. Yeah, that's her shadow, and she gave him destined death to hold on to because she didn't trust anyone else. So like, Radahn gonna get pieced up by Malekith. Malekith, still Malekith. He's literally death. He holds death at all times. The only reason the Elden Beast didn't catch the work with Malekith before is because he never saw Malekith before. As well as Malekith the Elden Beast was residing within Marika, and that's why Marika never gave him destined death. Because it's like, listen, like, I trust you. You're my shadow. You're my basically the Blythe to my Ronnie. I know you won't turn on me, so like, I'm giving you the only thing that can kill me, and the god of this world. Malekith. If Malekith was just lore accurate and fucking, but no personality, just fighting to the death against the Celestial Beast, the Elden Beast, Malekith wins. Malekith wins almost every fight. I say almost every fight because the only fight he can't win is against Marika, because Marika is literally his like person. It's like I'll be asking if Blythe could kill Ronnie, and we both know that's not happening. So yeah, Malekith is kind of, the fact that we kill him, we kill like the weakest version of him. We do not fight lore accurate Malekith. We fight his retired self, who's just kind of like there, blah, blah, blah. We fight Best Boy Karok. That's who we're fighting. Even Godfrey is afraid of him. Godfrey, nobody can stand up to Malekith. Nobody. Except for Marika and Radagon. Because, you know, same body and same thing. Same. Godfrey is strong, but he's not stronger than death. I will admit, Godfrey probably would have like a really good shot against Karok if he didn't have Destined Death out. But as soon as Destined Death comes out, it's game over. The fact that we fight Malekith for Destined Death at his weakest state, where he was kind of done fighting and depressed and all that stuff. Man, plus his power was split. Like they took a chunk of his rune to kill Godwyn, and that's the rune, that centipede rune that we find to like do Ronnie's quest line and to do Fia's quest line. Yeah, even Hoaraloo. Yeah, no, Hoaraloo. He's just tarnished, just like us. Only problem is he may be that guy, but he can't win against death. I'm talking lore accurate Malekith, not the fight that we do, because the fight that we do is not lore accurate Malekith. It's just like retired Malekith, who's just like, hey, I'm just trying to do my best. I haven't really done this too much in a hot minute. Lore accurate Malekith just solves everybody. I'm pretty sure. It's hard to really tell though, because like we don't get really a chance to see lore accurate anybody. Dude, the lore is so fucking cool. Like lore accurate Radahn, dude, just go on YouTube and type in lore accurate Radahn. They have a mod where he didn't lose his mind. They put together like some of the moveset that he had. At one point, a gravity fucking centipede comes out of nowhere and decides to like interrupt his boss battle. He then flexes by crushing it and killing it in one hit in the fucking mod. And it's true to the lore. It's true to that fucking lore. It's fantastic. Oh man, I would love to see some of these characters in the lore accurate state. Like not to fight, but like just to see. Because fighting them in lore accurate, that just sounds like a nightmare. It sounds like I'm going to lose every time. I'm going to lose every time. It's not even like at this point a test. It's not even a Dark Souls game. That is literally just a slaughter. Like even the Dark Souls developers were like, we can't give them lore accurate anybody. Because if we do, like, they haven't done a lore accurate anybody since, like, or a prime version of anybody in, like, a hot minute. Like, I want to say, I don't know, I genuinely don't know if there's anyone in the Dark Souls, like, the Soulsborne realm or games that have ever been in their prime when we fight them. Don't get me wrong, Horalu is very fucking strong. He's close to his prime, but he's still older. He's still like a grandpa at that point, because his sons were a challenge to us, and even they weren't in their prime. They were also old, like Godric, Morgott. We didn't even fight Godwyn. We fought his pet dragon, and his pet dragon was a fucking struggle too. Okay, realistically, it wasn't a pet dragon; it was his best friend. But that's besides the point. Still a dragon, nonetheless. It's just kind of hard to signify this, you know? It's like you have to figure out exactly what kind of feats they have. Like Sarash, his bloodlust container for Horalu, Godfrey's not servant, but like service. I guess you can call it like bloodlust container. I don't know how best to describe it. He's like in service of Godfrey. Prime Godfrey versus Prime Radahn. Ooh. Honestly, if we're talking Godfrey, Prime Godfrey, I'm gonna say Godfrey. Because Prime Godfrey was the first Elden Lord. His children were able to compete with Radahn. I mean, hell, Radahn and what is it? Radagon and Renala were the first couple. Like they were like the first couple, blah 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 blah. But Marika and Godfrey were like they were basically the first like consort, Elden Lord, all that stuff. Godfrey and Marika. They essentially were gods. Like, Godfrey was risen to demigod / godhood because of his wife, Marika. Queen Marika, the fucking crazy bitch. And because of that, it's like crazy. Oh, bro, Bloodborne. We'll go into Bloodborne when we do a run-through of Bloodborne. I'm telling you right now, that's gonna happen soon, by the way. Like after this DLC, maybe like we'll do a dual Soulsborne fucking stream one of these days. Like on the weekends, be like, all right, it's Bloodborne weekend number 1. Okay, so basically, you know what? Bloodborne. We'll talk about Bloodborne for a minute. Bloodborne all happens in a fucking dream, specifically a nightmare of the hunter. We don't know who the hunter is. You're also a hunter, but everyone has like this linked dream realm shit that basically causes people to lose their fucking minds. And when it's okay. It's a whole fucking ordeal, man. It's that lore confuses even me, and like I haven't rushed. I'm a little rusty on Bloodborne lore, but what I do know is that they got blickies, they got guns, they've got trick weapons, and they fight a literal piece of the mind. It's crazy. And then when you wake up from the fucking dream, you fight the guardian of the dream, or the first hunter, I should say, and then, if you do everything right in your playthrough, you'll fight the literal incarnate of the fucking dream. It's just like the literal incarnate of nightmare, and it's crazy. It's crazy. And honestly, we'll watch a few YouTube videos of it when I go over there today, because like the lore is interesting, but it's kind of demented. This is like yeah, no, the DLC, yeah, that minigun guy, I got him. That happened. He is now officially the gone. He is the dead. Oh man, it's kind of crazy. I gotta sneeze very badly. Fuck. It's like right on the cusp. It's going away. Don't you dare go. There we go. Ooh, got it. Yeah, that fucker in the cave with the minigun. I don't know if he has any significance to the lore, but I have his minigun now. It's mine. It's mine now. I definitely have to do a new game of Bloodborne though, because like my character that I have in there, I did not know what I was doing in the Soulsborne game when I first made that. Like, I genuinely was like shit at it. I'm really hoping though that because PlayStation released some of their exclusives onto like Sony released some of their exclusives on Steam. Like Spider-Man's on there, Last of Us Part 1 is on there, God of War's on there. For some reason Horizon West is on there. But they released some of their DLC, not DLCs, their titles onto Steam. I'm really hoping that they add Bloodborne to that. Because I'm telling you right now, Bloodborne on 30 FPS is rough. It is like hard to do. It's the absolute worst. Because it's 30 FPS, you roll like this, and the iframes don't exist. You can't dodge properly in that game. You have to either tank it, try and dodge it, like actually dodge, like as if you're in real life, or just parry and shoot them, kind of stun with a gun. Which the gun method people have gotten really good at, and I need to get back into because I used to be very good at it. But you know, I'll figure it out once I do a playthrough of it. I'll do a playthrough of it pretty soon. It's gonna be a good time because I do wanna go back into Bloodborne at some point because it was such a fun game. It was definitely it's an H.P. Lovecraft tribute. Like literally, they made Bloodborne inspired off of H.P. Lovecraft. So if that's any indication, you know, like old-timey London mixed in with H.P. Lovecraft. It's just a match made in like hell because holy fuck, it's horrifying. But yeah, we'll do Bloodborne at some point. Okay, I got everyone there. Good to go. Huh, man. I would love to like have. I'm actually contemplating getting the lore books of Elden Ring, because that'd be so nice to get. Like just to like see and like actually understand exactly how strong these characters are. Like Radahn held back the stars while driven mad by Scarlet Rot. Like it destroyed his mind, but he was still able to hold back the stars. Like that cutscene after you beat him. Well, I'll do that when I don't have to spend money right now. I may do. You know what? That might be when I spend my like a little chunk of my tax return on, depending on how expensive it is. Like if it's like nothing, like if it's like fucking $50 for the book or whatever, I'd do it. I'll do it. Be fucking cool. Get the lore books of the fucking Elden Ring and shit. But yeah. Yeah, no, he held on to him for like ever since he learned gravity magic, he held on to those stars. Like he conquered the stars. Which is why Ronnie didn't like him too much. But that's besides the point. Like he conquered the stars, held on to them. He fought and beat Estelle, which is basically the gravity centipede. Both versions of Estelle. He beat all versions of Estelle. And let's just say that Radahn. And he did it all with his horse. His horse is just a fucking normal horse. It's a normal horse. It's insane to think about that. He took a normal horse into battle, and the reason he got so large that he learned gravity magic. This is the lore. He learned gravity magic, so he wouldn't have to leave his horse. He learned gravity magic, so that way the horse didn't have to hold up the weight of him, and that his horse could be comfortable, but he could still ride his horse. That's one of the main reasons he learned gravity magic. Because he got so large that he couldn't ride his horse anymore, so he learned gravity magic to make him fucking effortlessly weigh nothing for his horse. Looks like there's not over $50 for books. What does it look like? Like genuinely, I haven't looked into it at all yet. What are we talking like 20, $30 for like 3 books, 1 book? I don't know. What are we talking here? Because I genuinely, I'll look into it. I'll look into it and I'll get it. Ah, I have to call my dad after this stream's done. I'll let him know also in case I don't know if my dad called you or not, Battle Bunny. But if he didn't, I'll give him a call and I'll be like, hey, you know what, blah blah blah, you know, just say hi to him and all that stuff. Because I need to call him. I gotta let him know that I'm doing the service on my car and all that stuff. This motherfucker every time. One book is like 37. That's not bad. How many books are there? Is it just one? If it's just one book, then I might get it after I get paid again. Let me tell you, folks, do not join the military for the money. It's not there. Unless you deploy. Like, if you're gonna go infantry or some shit like that, or like go into a deployment, freaking MOS, then yes. It's like 3, but I'm still looking. Okay. That's not bad. Make sure it's like lore books and not like just the novels and stuff. Because if it's the novels and stuff, that's not going to tell us the lore. Unless it's... Because the novel that they're coming out with is about like a player who's... About like an office worker who plays Elden Ring for fun and then starts making friends for it. Which is not a bad book, like, by any means. It's just like... That's not what I'm looking for when I look for an Elden Ring book. You know what I mean? Anyway. Regardless... if it's a large delay between what you're hearing and what I'm saying, by the way, you might want to refresh the stream, because I'm noticing the chat's getting like a little bit like lagging behind based on what I'm saying. Sorry, I had to drop it like it's hot real quick. Yeah, we're almost done with this stream. We're almost at 80 million runes. We're gonna stream for about an hour, but I'm kind of not for an hour, like half an hour to 45 minutes today. It's already been half an hour. I'm just kind of like here at this point. But you know, every day is gonna be a stream, every single day, including tomorrow, next day, everything like that. So feel free to spread it to your friends and such. I know Battle Bunny definitely did. Like, he's got his whole ass wife and her friend watching the stream occasionally, which is great. Well, we'll look into it together, because once I get there, it's a whole different ballgame, you know? But, yeah, we'll just do a 5-minute stream. I can do a 5-minute stream or something. I'll do it, you know what? Let me do a 5-minute stream or something else right after this. I got you. Oh, hey, look, glowing eyes. I'm glad I didn't end the stream yet. We get more runes. 35,000 for that one glowing eyes. We already made back tenfold our fucking what we spent for the Radon Spears, so like we're good on runes. Like if we need to spend anything, we just gotta do a couple minutes of this, we're good to go. I'm hoping that they don't restrict Torrent's movement too much. Shit. Got him. Threading the needle. Batable. Alrighty. Well, you know what? Let's just round up to a nice 80 mil, and we'll go ahead and we'll just call it there. Yeah, no, I have so many sound effects now for like playing or watching my buddy Garcia play the Berserk game, which that game's still going. I thought it was gonna stop after the eclipse, honestly, I really did, but it's apparently going like all the way till he gets like the Berserk armor or further, which is gonna be cool to see. Which, by the way, yes, it's called the Berserker armor. It's kind of crazy that the name of the anime is Berserk, and he gets an armor named Berserker armor. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? But there's a whole context to it. Like, there's a reason why it's called Berserk. It's literally this human who goes berserk on everybody and everything. We all know the panel where he's actually angry, just screaming out with one eye open. Fourth wall break. Bro. The amount of I just love the fact that like 99% of Berserk is just like this doom and gloom, and then 1% of it's just Puck doing stupid shit. Which, if you don't know who Puck is, he's a literal fucking fairy. Well, he's an elf fairy, whatever the case may be. But he's tiny. He's like this. He's like a foot tall. Not even. He's like 5 inches tall. Because I found out yesterday that Guts is fucking 6'8". I never realized how massive of a human being he was. Because most animes, they make the characters look huge, but they're relatively small. Like Goku, at his buffest form, is like 5'9". He's only 5'9". Wow. Then we had no, Broly is like 9 feet tall, so when at his full power. So I guess that makes sense. Oh man, Broly would tower over Guts, I just realized. I mean, honestly, that's what Guts needs in his world. He just needs Broly to be a bro and go into him. Sounds small to you. Listen here. Broly makes everyone small. Fucking, but no, like, could you imagine if Broly went into Guts' world? Like, just Broly goes into the Berserk's world and just says, alright, what's going on here? And Guts is like, who are you? I'm gonna fight you. And, like, proceeds to, like, get smacked once by Broly and goes, holy shit, you're strong. I'm not gonna win with my sword and my thing alone. Oh, hey, fuck you. Fuck you. You can see. Shut up. Shut up, Battle Buddy. Goku's not small. Well, yeah, but like, could you imagine if they became friends? Like Broly was just like hungry or some shit like that, and Guts wasn't like trying to fight right away, and just goes, "Wow, you're just hungry, huh?" And then like, yeah, and then he gives him food, and then Broly becomes a friend because he's like, "Food equals friend. Friend equals food. Friend does not equal food, but food equals friend." Fucking, I know Broly's not dumb, but like the newest form of Broly is still like getting used to the whole dynamic of talking and like getting to know people. So he would just be like, Guts is giving me food, so he must be good. He's got to be good, because the last person who gave me food still cares about me. Well, it'd be such a really cool concept. Like, it definitely would end the entirety of Berserk, because anybody who pissed Guts off, Broly would just be like, hey, you pissed off my friend, die, and then blow them up. Everybody in Berserk. There's nothing the God Hand could do against Broly. Like, yeah, sure, Void can make portals that can, like, transfer attacks, but Broly is stronger than a fucking galaxy. Oh man, the training arc would be insane. Broly would just pick up Guts' sword with, like it's nothing, and just be like, you want to get as strong as me? Let me teach you about ki. Oh my god, Guts with ki. Oh my god. His aura would be red at all times. It can't be anything other than red. Or black. Oh. He's the original Goku Black. But cooler, because he's not a little bitch who cares about... Got pissed off one time because a human beat him in a fight. Oh man, the Godhead would have nothing against Broly. Or Guts with ki. They wouldn't be able to do shit. Now I'm just picturing Piccolo and Skeleton Knight having like a conversation. Because those two are like the mystical ones that know shit that they shouldn't know. I mean, Skeleton Knight knows shit because he should know. That's besides the point. Anyways, it's about 80 million runes. We're going to kill this bird one more time and then sit down and stand up and do all that fun stuff. And then we're going to call it. Because it's been a good stream. We talked about fucking Berserk. I love talking about Berserk. We talked about Elden Ring. As usual, I love talking about Elden Ring. And... we talked about Bloodborne, which I didn't expect to, but you know what? You say he's only human, like Krillin and Tien don't exist. They're also only human. And Tien stood up to a lot of people in the Tournament of Power who are way stronger than Super Saiyans. And Krillin went up against Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Granted, yes, Super Saiyan Blue Goku was holding back. It's still Super Saiyan Blue. I mean, hell. Krillin was strong enough to push Goku past his base form into Super Saiyan. Like, that alone is kind of impressive. And that was like years and years of training. I mean, think about it. Videl learned how to fly and learned how to do superhuman feats herself, and she barely learned ki control. Barely. When she started doing that shit. So, Guts, having been train in the art of the sword his entire life. Bro, imagine if he got trained by Trunks to use ki. That'd be fucking sick. He can extend the ki to his fucking sword. All you just see is this, but with like an aura around it. Bro, you can't tell me that wouldn't be cool. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching this stream. Past, present, and future. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next. Oh my god, Guts with Ki stomps Krillin. That depends also, because Guts is not very martial arts focused, and Krillin's actually very crafty. I'm not saying Guts would lose, but I would say that he definitely would struggle with Krillin, because Krillin, as short and as quote unquote weak as he is, he's being compared to Goku. These Tien, Krillin, Yamcha, they still have enough power to destroy, like, a planet. I mean, at the beginning of Z, Piccolo was able to destroy the moon at the very beginning of Z, just, like, casually. He didn't even, like, struggle. He just destroyed the moon because he wanted to stop Gohan from turning into Beast the Ozuru, big gorilla ape. And Krillin is far stronger now than Piccolo was at that stage. So I'm just saying, like, they can easily destroy planets and moons. I don't know. Guts with Ki, if he had the same mastery of Ki as Krillin does, then yeah, stomps him. But otherwise, I don't think so. I think it's I think it's still Krillin at that point, because a lot of the Yamcha sucks. Yamaha doesn't suck. I ride Yamaha. Yamcha, on the other hand, he's stupid. How do you get the richest girl in the world, who's also smart, intelligent, and actually kind of pretty, and, like, cheat on her? Which is why Bulma left. How do you do that? I know you meant Yamcha. I know. Just fucking with you, buddy. Anyways, everybody, thank you all so much for watching again. I will see you all in the next stream tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff to prepare and not a lot of time to do it. So I will see you all in the next video, in the next stream. He lost her to a monkey. Bye-bye!